Hi, my name is Jennifer Kunzman, and this is the fetal pig dissection. And this is the sheet that we'll be using during this dissection. All right. So we're going to measure and see about the approximate day of gestation for our pig. So since you're right there, Jose, I'm going to let you read it about right there. We'll just kind of, you want to come read that number for me?
11, 8.
11, or it's actually at about 8 centimeters. So in millimeters, we multiply it by 10. Who knows what 8 times 10 is?
80.
80. So let's look at our sheet. Now, it may not be quite exact. Well, he's between 56 and 100 days old. That's kind of a big span, but the 100 is at 220 millimeters, 56 is at 40. So what do you think we should round it to? What's in between about 56 and 100?
56 and 100?
Or 50 and 100. What's the halfway point? Between 50 and 100.
80.
Well, you're close. You're 5 off.
75.
75. We'll say he's about 75 days old, okay? All right, the first thing we're going to look at is called the urogenital papilla. Actually, our pig is a male. We do not see the urogenital papilla that would be located right below the anus here. We do have a urogenital opening that will be located. It's called posterior to the umbilical cord or behind the umbilical cord. So this is the approximate place for our urogenital opening. Next, we're going to look at our umbilical cord. So our umbilical cord is right here. This is our umbilical cord. And next, we're going to look at the facial features of our pig. This is what is this sticking out right here? It's our tongue. And we're going to take a look at the inside of the mouth. So we're going to have to cut him open just a little. Gosh, I think, wow, he already is forming teeth. He is kind of old, actually. I'm surprised. So we're going to see some canines in his mouth here. He's actually got pretty sharp teeth. Okay, come on, little fella. And I might be cracking.
I want to open.
Yeah, I'm going to use this. It's better. Now we're going to kind of prime open. Can't find the epiglottis. He's got something in his mouth too. And you can actually see, which I'll let y'all come up here in a minute, some veins. Where is your epiglottis? I think it's back in here. I'm probably going to end up cutting it by accident. We'll just do the general location. All right, first we had our tongue here. Next we have our hard palate, which is the roof that's ribbed. This is the hard palate. Next, behind the hard palate, the hard palate. The next one directly behind it is the soft palate. Next we have our epiglottis, which is kind of hard to see in this pig. It's supposed to be tear-shaped, and it covers the windpipe. It keeps food from going into your trachea. It's very important. You don't want to aspirate your food. And for some reason, he does not have a clear epiglottis, but it is supposed to be tear-shaped. I almost can see something. Yeah, it's not very clear. Anyway, the epiglottis is tear-shaped back in here, and back behind the epiglottis you have the pharynx, or pharynx. Now we're going to kind of cut into his thoracic cavity here, and we're going to look at some of the structures you use to breathe. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cut all the way down. Is it still recording, do you know?
You have that?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the little red dot.
Oh yeah, we're getting in here now. It's kind of stuck on that wall. I'm sorry, you also have a peritoneum membrane that holds the organs together that can be kind of tricky to cut into. All right. Are you okay? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, guys.
I need my mask. Do you want a mask, Mama? Oh,
I actually got a good whiff. Sorry.
little piggy,
The structures, I feel like in the upper respiratory, upper airway are not very well defined. I see this slight bulge right here, so I'm going to call that the larynx right here. And behind the larynx, I'm supposed to be able to make a little loop. Yeah, I do see it. I don't know if it's going to let me pull it out though. Her pig was a little bit better on the video. We have, did it do something? Oh, my my battery's dying. We have the esophagus right there. Is that showing up on there?
Yeah.
There's the esophagus. Okay, from the esophagus, we have, from that shape right there, we have the trachea that comes right down from the larynx. And from there, we have the bronchi that stem off of the trachea. They're going to be right in your left bronchi. You got the right and left bronchi. And from there we have these flaps here, right here. These are the lungs, okay? This lung is actually meshed into the ribs over here, but this is one of the lungs. And from the lungs we have a little membrane called the pericardium that surrounds the heart. And it keeps infection out. And right here is our heart. He had a good sized heart for a little pig. All right, next we have our muscular wall right here below the heart. That is called our diaphragm. It helps us to breathe. It contracts. Below that we have our big liver. And did y'all know that's the second largest organ in the body, our liver?
Yeah.
And it stores glycogen, and it's good for our immune system. Supports red blood cells and white blood cells. And underneath our liver, we have, oh, he just broke a little bit, that little green sac called the gallbladder. There's our gallbladder. Next, we have over here, if I can get to it. Oh yeah, the pouch. This pouch right here is the stomach, the muscular pouch. And off the stomach, he's got a lot of liquid actually. I can see it in here. We have the duodenum right here. That's where most of your nutrients absorb into the bloodstream at the duodenum. And what does the stomach store? What happens when you eat?
It goes in your stomach.
It goes to your stomach, right. Next, we have this mass of intestines. These are smaller, narrow ones that are attached by mesentery membrane. And this is, okay, I'm going to stop because I got, do you mind hitting that button?
Which one?
I got doing 10-minute videos, yeah. We'll just, okay, it's still going.